सब्जी बनाते हैं घर में, and just in Saharanpur or somewhere पान खत्म हो गए रात अगले दिन. Somebody saying a small city, they had all bought, ladies were all, अरे बड़ी आसान मीठा था. So you give a little idea to them. अभी मैंने आमले का आइडिया दिया, मुझे पता है पीछे आंटीज के दिमाग में चल रहा है कि इसका तो बड़ा कुछ बन सकता है, सब्जी बना सकती हूँ मैं. See, rye is important, not so much so in North Indian cuisine, but around the country it's very important spice. मैं खुल के डालता हूँ, मेरे को कोई डर नहीं है इससे. I love the little dance which goes on after some time. But I also think it's very interesting because it's always complemented, many times complemented with curry patta. Now this is one of the most important smells for people who grow up in the house who does this, right? Relationship. A little bit of haldi. I do suggest कि इस soup में I do suggest adding a little bit of sweetener to it. It can become very sour, acquired taste. अच्छी तरह इसको flavor करने देंगे.
You just tilt the pan towards us so we can see what's in it.
Nothing is happening right now. अभी आग लगाऊं, मेरे हाथ हैं ऐसे. But this is so delicate. And इस थोड़ा तेज कर दो ये. I'm very, very traditional. It's almost to the point it puts me to shame in France, and all they think I'm primitive. They think I'm so, like, sir, how old are you? It's like, I'm 41. So you're so primitive, like, you still want the basic things to be in the right place. It's important. ये जो सूप है, ये तड़के के साथ ये चीज बना रहा हूँ मैं. बहुत लोग इस टाइम पे नमक डालते हैं. I like to season in the end. I somehow feel you dehydrate everything with salt in the beginning. This is हमारा आमले का. Approximately 6 आमलों में हमने realize किया था 6 आमलों में 12 छोटे कप बनते हैं. You don't want to make it too amla centric. It becomes very strong. For people who have acquired taste, you have to bring it to boil. It is very difficult to absorb it. इसमें I just feel that you must add honey. मैं थोड़ी सी इसमें थोड़ा गुड़ डाल रहा हूँ और कलर यू कैन यूज गुड़ जिसको लगे मैं बात दादी पंजाबी बोल रहा हूँ प्लीज को ट्रांसलेट करके बता दे कोई और भाषा में. We have to bring it to a boil. This has been boiled once, so actually it's fully cooked because इसको boil करके हमने strain किया हुआ fully cooked है. इसमें हम थोड़ा गुड़ डाला है और अब डालेंगे सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट इंग्रेडिएंट जो है आपका नमक. अमेरिका में नमक और चीनी सेम, दे लुक जस्ट लाइक दिस. सो पहली बार मैंने बनाए थे वो थे नमकीन रसमलाई. लंबा क्यों है? They're a simple thing. It will come to boil. ये होता है स्टोर में काम करने का बेस्ट फायदा ये है. कुछ भूल जाओ सब कुछ कहीं ना कहीं होता ही है. It's very interesting. This is done. I remember this was given to me in Assam before a meal. If you guys like that punch of acidity, इसमें मैंने 1 चम्मच इमली का भी डाला हुआ, मैंने रेसिपी में डाला हुआ है. इमली डाली है ना, 1 चम्मच मैंने इमली भी डाली हुई है. तीखा करना है तो ग्रीन चिलीज भी डाल सकते हैं. Because I realized that if I start frying, which is a good question, if you start frying and there's not enough exhaust, we'll all be sneezing. So अगर मेरे को डालना है तो थोड़ी सी हरी मिर्च भी डाल सकता हूँ. but I don't really think it's required so much. मेरे ख्याल से इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. But if you think that you need it, तो जी आप क्या करेंगे अगर आपका चॉपिंग बोर्ड हिल रहा होगा? हाथ से करेंगे.
Like my nanny does if you go.
हाँ. I went to work with Amma. अगर आपने नाम सुना, Amma from Kerala. So वहाँ पे ना, if you ever see them working, I've documented a lot of work of Amma. और अम्मा की खास बात है कि सब लोग खाना बनाते हैं शाम को मिलके. So अम्मा की ये बात मुझे बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आती थी कि चॉपिंग बोर्ड नहीं थे, कुछ नहीं था. तो उसने बोला विकास तू जा ना. तो मैंने कहा नहीं मेरे को तो चॉपिंग बोर्ड चाहिए. उन्होंने मेरे को कहा कि you have to make food. तो मैं अपना फटाफट काउंटर लगा दिया, चॉपिंग बोर्ड सब कुछ लगा के बैठ गया. मैं कह रहा अभी औरतों के साथ है, I'm going to teach them chopping वगैरह सब कुछ. तो as I'm talking to them ना, मैं क्या ऐसे बोर्ड होना चाहिए हमसे. वो ऐसे करके गाजरें काट चुकी हैं, प्याज काट दिया सारा. तो मैं कह रहा ऐसे चॉपिंग मत कर. मैं उनको देख रहा हूँ, मैं कह are you serious? Like they have finished chopping everything and I'm still talking and setting up. इसमें थोड़ा ऐसे positioning हो, ऐसे हो. It's like, you know what I realized? You should never give them a lecture. But Amma was laughing. Amma said, you know, you're not coming here to learn. You can't teach them because they have another power which is called Bhakti. Acha. Now I understand. It was kept for camera, right side. If you think you need chilies, you should have. But I don't think you need chilies at this stage also. I don't think. It is going to be a light soup. If I was doing this in South, I can also say this is like a rasam. I would always say this is like a amle ka rasam in a way. As simple as this, you're done. एक चम्मच ही करिए. जरूरत नहीं थी इसकी, but एक इमली में एक मिठास भी होती है. गाढ़ा होने देंगे. Some people like this soup to be thick, which I've seen it. They put little cornstarch. Cornstarch is actually not a very healthy substitute. But we have in India, we have all our own chigads. Chigad is this that we can actually have प्याज अच्छी तरह भून के हम इसे पीस के डाल सकते हैं. But I just feel very happy today. First of all, I landed here, and I'm thankful to Nature's Basket send me a car. But I had another thing, and I'm a favorite person for Jinoon. Who actually I started Jinoon with him. He's with us. His name is Mandy. He just got his green card, so he's just come to India to see his parents and everyone. So I'm very proud that he came to pick me up at the airport. It was a long promise, almost so many years ago. I said, Mandy, we'll go to India together one time. You know, when you're waiting in a transition point. So he said, Chef, मुझे तो उम्मीद नहीं, मेरे को पूरी